this episode of Trojan Poetry. We're back. It's not just a special episode. I think this is an ultra episode.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Is it?
I didn't pick the poem. We'll see. I think we'll see.
Man, all right, throwing down already. Well, I picked the poem this time. John has not seen it. The poem is titled Self-Portrait as Scout Leader by Rebecca Hazelton. And what was interesting is when I found this poem, I read the author bio, and she's actually an assistant professor of English at our very own North Central College in Naperville,
That's
which
where
is one town over, your alma mater. So we're going to have to say hi to her somehow, maybe via Twitter.
Here we go.
So here we go. Self-Portrait as Scout Leader by Rebecca Hazelton. In the menagerie strapped to my back, there are two of everything. If you need a fox, I have that. If you need a lion to eat that fox, I have that too. I have on my person guides for survival in the harshest of climates. I can build a fire from a dried carrot and turtle shell, and with a flick from my trusty pocket knife, the edge of North America peels up like a plush carpet. I keep mementos of you on my person. I wear your gloves to better understand your hands. The necessities don't weigh me down. I am prepared. This voice that once called to you packs up light as twine. All right, John will now explicate this poem to the fullest of his abilities.
All right.
What jumped out to you?
The turn in the second stanza, where it goes from being, clearly it's very concrete, kind of fantastically concrete, and then it becomes, I keep mementos of you on my person, and all of a sudden there's somebody else in the poem. Yeah. Right, because before it was just a person kind of detailing what they have, and now there's this whole emotional kind of element, because is the person, it seems like it's something they've broken up, right? There's been a breakup of some sort, and the person is keeping elements of that person with them.
But they're traveling light, right? It's like they're convincing, the speaker's convincing themselves that they're okay because they have everything they need, right? Like I have all of these things in the menagerie strapped to my back. There are two of everything, right? Like Noah's Ark reference. I've got anything I could possibly want. I've got back here. But the one thing that they don't have is whoever this you is that's being referred to. The line that, out of all this, honestly, the line that stood out to me for some reason, I wear your gloves to better understand your hands, which is kind of creepy, kind of stalkerish, but also kind of fascinating at the same time. So it's like you're trying to make your hands the same size as that person's hands, and imagining what it would be like for their hand to be using the glove.
And why did the person leave the gloves behind? Or did they? So is it that it's? I mean, it seems like it couldn't be that there's been a death, because the last line or last two lines, this voice that once called you packs up light as twine, seems like they're gotten over, right? Like that's not somebody who's grieving.
Yeah. Or are they convincing themselves? I don't know if this is almost like rationalizing, right? Like I'm okay. Yeah. I'm traveling light. My life is just, there's nothing heavy that's weighing me down. It even says that the necessities don't weigh me down. I am prepared. What are you prepared for, right? And what are those necessities?
And that abrupt sentence, I am prepared, at the end of a line. Yeah. Kind of the way the line breaks are really interesting if you look at them. Yeah.
And I thought it was interesting at the top, too. In the menagerie, the first thing listed is a fox. If you have that, if you need a lion to eat that fox, I have that too. And then the fire from a dried carrot and turtle shell. I mean, like you said, fantastical, very unexpected images. I'm not sure if that's a reference to the relationship that they're reflecting on, right? The lion to eat the fox, maybe something to do with that relationship that's broken down. And I really love that last line. This voice that once called to you packs up light as twine. And it goes back to that scout leader reference, right? All these things that are packed together and, nothing is holding me down. The one thing I'm still confused about, though, the edge of North America peels up like a plush carpet. Is it, are they cutting into a map?
Seems like
I was thinking like scout leader, they're like pulling a map up.
And why is it a scout leader? Except for to say this person is trusted to be, and it's self-portrait as a scout leader, so she's not really a scout leader. right?
Imagining herself
as a scout leader, which would be the ultimate scout, I guess, right? Like she's trying to imagine herself as the ultimate scout leader.
Right.
So the whole thing is, I guess, kind of a imagining, right? Or if subjunctive, is that what it's called? I'm trying to get my way there, right? Well, I mean, it's in that tense. It's not maybe.
Yeah. Well, and so she wants to be the very best of the best, and the implication of being a scout leader is there are others following behind you, right? You're setting an example for someone,
right? But the idea that she wants to be, which means she's not.
She's not, but
and this is something she's striving to be after the breakup. She wants to be prepared.
Yeah.
And
so
right.
Well, sorry, I was just going to say something came to me as you said that it's like maybe during this relationship she didn't provide something that the other person needed. She didn't have, so she wasn't prepared for that person in the right way. So now that that's over, from now on, I'm going to be prepared, which is an impossibility. I mean, that's a lot of pressure to put on yourself, right?
But she's going to be prepared without the necessities. So that's kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
So it seems like a complex relationship.
Yes.
Seems like this was a complex relationship.
Between the speaker and whoever the glove owner is.
Right.
And the
speaker's self.
The speaker and
what
herself.
She wants to be.
Yeah, she's trying to psych herself up here by being a scout leader, which is also another unexpected kind of thing that you would hope for. Right. And just to go back to the gloves one more time, maybe we can link this. I Want to Be Your Hand by Holy Ghost. It totally reminds me of that song for some reason. I don't know the
lyrics that well.
Yeah,
but all right.
We'll have to listen to it again and see if it fits. But that popped into my head.
All right. Thanks for watching. Join us on TrojanPoetryDGN.blogspot.com or on Twitter at TrojanPoetryDGN.